Dear Shri Professor B.S. Murthy Director IIT Hyderabad, Ms. Hilary McGeechee, Consul General Hostel in Bangalore, Sri Dinesh Mahorji, Joint Secretary Ministry of Mines, and Mr. Sri Balram Naikji, CMD Singareni College, and Professor Mohan Ellam Shetty, Monash University, distinguished academicians, respected researchers, industry leaders, students, and esteemed guests. Very good morning to all of you. It's truly a privilege to address the Australia-India Critical Minerals Research Hub workshop hosted by IIT Hyderabad, an institution that has become a powerhouse of innovation and excellence. IIT Hyderabad is not just a campus, it's a factory of dreams, a lighthouse of innovation, and a crucible of collaboration. Dear friends, before I begin, let me take a moment to acknowledge the visionaries who made these kinds of institutions in this country. The story of the IITs began with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, India's first Prime Minister. He envisioned these institutes as temples of modern India. For Nehru, science and technology were not abstract pursuits. They were essential tools to fight poverty, inequality, and underdevelopment. When the first IIT was established in Kharagpur in 1951, Nehruji said, "Here in the place of that Isley detention camp stands the fine monument of India, representing India's urges, India's future in the making." Today, as I stand here at IIT Hyderabad, I see his vision brought to life, vibrant, dynamic, and brimming with possibilities. This institution is a shining testament to Nehru's belief in science as a driver of national progress. And also, friends, regarding this Hyderabad IIT, let's not forget the pivotal role played by Dr. Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy, the Congress former Chief Minister of undivided Andhra Pradesh, in operationalizing IIT Hyderabad. Dr. YSR was not just a politician. He was a visionary who understood the transformative power of education and research. And I am fortunate enough to take part, to work along with him under his leadership, and to take part at the time of the decision making of this IIT Hyderabad as MLC in those days. It was under his leadership that the foundation for IIT Hyderabad were laid. He recognized that an IIT was not just a center for academic excellence, it was an engine for economic growth, innovation, and employment generation. As a proud congressman, I feel privileged to carry forward their legacy and to stand here today addressing some of the finest minds in science and technology. Seen as an academic pursuit, something confined to laboratories and journals. But the truth is, research is the foundation of every real world breakthrough. Whether it is finding efficient ways to extract critical minerals, innovating sustainable mining practices, or building robust global supply chains. Research gives us the what and the how, but real world execution begins in the when and the why. In Telangana, we recognize this connection, and that's why our Telangana clean and green energy policy emphasizes research-driven, science-backed initiatives. Critical minerals are not just industrial raw materials. They are the building blocks of the green economy. Every solar panel, every wind turbine, every electric vehicle, and every energy storage battery at its heart is powered by critical minerals. Our Telangana clean and green energy policy sets ambitious goals, adding 20,000 megawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2030. Prioritizing battery energy storage systems to manage intermittency. Promoting green hydrogen technology as the fuel of the future. But here is a catch, none of these goals are achievable without a stable, sustainable, and ethical supply of critical minerals. And that's where initiatives like this, Australia India Critical Minerals Research Hub, become crucial, not just for Telangana, not just for India, but for the whole world. In Telangana, we have always believed that real progress is not a top-down directive, but a bottom-up collaboration. Whether it's a renewable energy or critical minerals, the involvement of stakeholders from academia and industry to local communities is essential. In shaping our clean and green energy policy, we listen to researchers, industry leaders, and grassroots innovators. We ensured that their insights were not just acknowledged, but actively integrated into our policy framework. This workshop mirrors the spirit of collaboration. It's not just a platform for academic exchange, it's a space where ideas meet execution, theory meets reality, and science meets society. The IITs are not just educational institutions, they are platforms for nation building. At IIT Hyderabad, we see this transformation in action through over 11,500 research publications, 320 plus patents, and startups generating 1,500 crore in revenue. But more importantly, the present culture of curiosity, habit of innovation, and a mindset of problem solving. This collaboration with Monash University under the Australia India Critical Minerals Research Hub is a shining example of how academia can bridge geographical boundaries to solve global challenges. Telangana is at the forefront of embracing sustainable energy future. We have invested in floating solar plant, smart grids, and energy storage technologies. We are prioritizing waste to energy projects to ensure no resource goes untapped. We are laying the groundwork for green hydrogen manufacturing hubs. These are not isolated projects, they are part of a larger, greater vision where science and industry and governance work in a harmony to build a sustainable future. As a policymaker, I see initiatives like this, critical minerals. As a policymaker, I see initiatives like this, critical minerals research hub, as a vital nodes in that larger ecosystem. To the researchers here, Your ideas have the power to redefine industries and reshape economies. To the industry leaders, your investments are the bridge between innovation and real world application. To the students and young innovators, ask questions, keep asking questions. Think big and remember that every global breakthrough starts with someone asking, what if? So friends, please remember, keep asking the questions. As policymakers, it's our job to create ecosystems where innovation thrives, risks are mitigated, and collaboration is celebrated. As Pandit Nehru once said, the future belongs to science and those who make friends with science. Today, in this room, I see scientists, innovators, policymakers, and industry leaders, friends of science, allies of progress, and partners in change. This workshop is not just an academic exercise, it's a catalyst for the action, a bridge to collaboration and a beacon of hope for a sustainable future. Telangana is proud to support this initiative and we remain committed to bring a leader in renewable energy, sustainable technologies and scientific innovation. Let us walk together on this journey. Let us innovate, collaborate, and build a future that is cleaner, smarter, and more sustainable. Friends, with these few words, I thank you very much for giving me an opportunity of speaking to you all. I once again thank you very much. Jai Hind and Jai Telangana. And today, I'm very happy to announce that we are getting into an MOU from our department, Government of Telangana, Singareni Collieries, with IIT of Hyderabad. And this is also one of the happiest moments for the group and innovations and policy making. Thank you very much.